Today, I'm going to show you how to sprout mung beans or green beans at home in an easy way, step by step. Now, let's get started. First, you need mung beans. You can find those beans in any Asia market like Chinese grocery store or H market or anywhere you can find them. First, take out a portion of mung beans into a sieve and then rinse them under the tap water. The amount you take depends on how much you want to sprout. And then you pour some filter water onto the bean to cover the bean and then soak them overnight, and then you put them in a dark place or cover with a light-proof lid to avoid the light. And then after overnight soaking, you check the beans and you can see there is a little white bounce coming out from the broken beans. You can see that there is a tiny bud. And then you rinse them with water again and pour the water out. And rinse the beans 3 times. Then you will need to find a sieve with holes in it. Here are 2 examples. The holes in the sieves will help to filter the excess water out of the beans. Then take some kitchen paper towel and fold them nicely and put on the top of the sieve. In my case, I'm doing 2 plates of sprouting. Then put the soaked beans on the top of the paper towel and make sure you spread them evenly to form a thin layer of beans. Then you take out all those bad beans or broken beans, and then you discard those bad beans, which can avoid building up the fungi during sprouting process. Then cover the soaked beans with another layer of paper towel and rinse the paper towel with the filtered water. Make sure all the excess water is drained out of the sieve so it won't build up the fungi during the sprouting process. Now find a clean pot and put the wet beans in it. To put some weight on the beans, you can place a clean flat plate on top of it. So in this way, the beans will grow thicker and evenly. And finally, cover the pot with a lid. Afterwards, make sure the pot is placed in a dark place or covered with a black t-shirt or cloth to avoid the light. After overnight incubation, this is how my beans look like on day 1. After checking the beans, water the beans with filter water and drain the excess water out of the sieve. Make sure that you remember to water the beans twice every day. Maybe you can do it every day in the morning after you get up and during the night before you go to bed. After that, make sure that you put the beans back into a dark place or cover it with a black t-shirt. You can check the beans every day if you're curious. This is how my beans look like on day 3, day 5, and day 7. On day 8, I'm going to harvest my beans. Now let's take a look how my beans look like. Look, this is my final product. See, All these beans are growing pretty well, and see all those roots. And if you look at the other side of the paper towel, you see so many roots. Very healthy. And then you use a scissor to cut along the roots, and you cultivate the top part of the sprouts. You can also eat the roots, but maybe it tastes not as good. Look at those bean sprouts, so many. You can wash the bean sprouts afterwards with water to get rid of those green bean skins. Look at those green bean skins. You don't want to eat those. And you can rinse the sprouts a couple of times more to get rid of those green bean skins. Look at those green bean skins a lot. Here is the whole pot of the harvested bean sprouts. You can use the sprouts for preparing salads or sprout soup or any other kind of dish as you prefer. Today I'm going to prepare a simple dish which will also need carrot, scallion. Now let's get started. First add some oil in a pan and then add the carrot and bean sprout. Mix them. Now add some scallion, only a little bit of them. Mix them well again. Now it's more or less done. Finally, add some salt and pepper. You can add any kind of flavor as you prefer. Mix them well. Now it's time to serve. Yummy! Hope you enjoy my video. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching.